Welcome again to another video where we're gonna talk about true DeFi. Before I get in the video, you're gonna find in the description of the video a Telegram group which is free, which is the place where we share opinions between us. Okay, we are not a lot of people. I don't think we are more than 10, but the whole point is the whole group it's make so we can help each other, right? Not I'm not claiming I'm a perfect or I'm expert or I know everything, but I think overall, if you share your opinions, if I share my opinions, we can help each other. All right. On this video, we're gonna talk about range. Okay. Either if you are using crystal, even if you are using aperture, even if you are using VFAT, the range is the same thing. You need to understand how to set up your range and when to take a wide range and when to take tight range. Okay, it's no difference on the network. The difference is there is some networks where there is more transactions and there is networks where it's less transactions. So basically you can earn more fees on some networks and you can earn less fees on different networks. All of that you can check with DeFi Llama. Okay, if you don't know how to check with DeFi Llama all these kind of things, ask me in the comments, ask me in the Telegram, and I can make a separate group on that. On Crystal, they're gonna have one airdrop. Nobody knows when, but you can go to the points and collect your points every day. Personally, I'm using it to swap, and again, I'm getting points. Okay, as you can see here, I have a bunch of points because in this space, sometimes you make swaps, sometimes you need to make them. So yeah, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna show you everything on Aperture because it's simple to use. Okay, also VFAT it's simple to use, but many people they prefer to use Aperture to jump in different networks. Okay, because VFAT most of it is on base. So the first thing what we need to understand, we need to open a chat. Okay, you don't need to be an expert. You don't need to know to make a lot of technical analysis when you talk about yield farming. Okay, because you are not trading, you are not looking to the price from day to day or something like that. You need to understand first of all what is the trend. Okay, so because I'm big fan of it. Okay, so the thing is I believe it's going to be here in the next years. So because yield farming is not something what you're going to do for 1 month or 2 months. Okay, it's you need to be lucky to make money on that one. After we understand the trend, you put it on 1 month. Okay, it's simple as that. And you look to the candles. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3 red candles. Okay, so for the last 3 months we are in a downtrend. Okay, whatever other people they are saying, the chart is telling you everything. Okay, you find out all the information here. If you are using TradingView, you have also the place to watch the news to understand what's happening and why there is a dump, why it's a pump, all these kind of things you can understand them from TradingView. It's simple to use. So we see we are on 3 months downtrend. So what we are expecting? Okay, we are expecting the worst to go more down. Okay, the only thing what you can do with yield farming when you are in a downtrend is to increase your ETH position. Basically what I'm saying, if you start, let's say, yield farming exactly when we are on top 3 months ago, 3,764, okay, and you put 1 ETH, the whole point of yield farming, it's when you are here down to have 1.1, 1.2 ETH, okay, so basically you increase your ETH. Personally, I think you should stop looking to the dollar, okay, because you want to make more ETH. So when the price is gonna go up, 1 second. So when the price is gonna go up, your ETH position, your bag, let's say it like that, it's gonna worth it more than what you were saving when you were saving at 3,700. Okay. The thing is, if you are in a downtrend, by putting range, you are collecting fees. The whole point is what you are doing with that fees. It's a different story. Okay, some other people they prefer to recompound in the other position or create a new position. Like me personally, You can see here on the VFAT, since I start to record to show everybody exactly what I'm doing, you know, I'm creating every month a new pool. So I keep them a kind of, let's say, separate, okay, but you can do whatever you think is best for you. Okay, now to set up the range. We know we are in the downtrend, okay, so this is important to understand. You come to a 4 hours chart, okay, because to stay in range, you want to stay in range for the next 3-4 days, okay. Now when you are in an uptrend, okay, when you go, your position is converting only in USDC, it's perfect and normal to use a tight range because you want to stay there on top and collect how much you can. Maybe if it's gonna go a bit up, you know, you're going to collect the fees also from there. But when you have a dump like that, okay, when you see a huge dump, like Ethereum is gonna dump 15% in a day, like happened here, you know, you need to understand, you need to start to use a wide range. Okay, so basically when he hit here, you set up a range of 10%, 11 percent, you know, because you want to accumulate from here up to here. And that is simple. When you watch the chart for 4 hours, let's say we are here, okay, on 2300. From here, you say maybe he might go another 3% down. You set up your range like that, and you say maybe he's gonna go up a 10%. Okay, you set up your next range 10%. Let me take a calculator to find out. It's approximately here. Okay, and you leave it to run for 2-3 days. Okay, you can see here, if you was setting up the range when you was here, you was still here in range collecting fees. Now he's gonna come the time, sorry, when it is gonna go up. Okay, you wait for this candle to close before you make a new range. Okay, because you don't know, he's gonna just pump like we see here, pump here and after dump here and after pump here and after dump here, so it's undecided. Okay, so in this point when you decide yourself, look, I'm converted in USDC, maybe it's time for me to move up. Okay, you do the same thing. You come here, you are here. Okay, you come here, you put, let's say, a 2-3% down, and again you take your small calculator, you find your 10%, and you set up your new range. So on this point, you understand this here, it's your bottom. You see, it goes the candle up, and after he comes another green candle. Okay, and again you are out of range, but you are out of range on the upside. Okay, on this point when it's here, you come and you set up a new range. Sorry, but and again you go up approximately 10%. Okay, this is not a tight range, is not a wide range, it's something between it. Okay, and it's simple. Every time you need to analyze what's happening, how is things are gonna go. You see one green candle, big green candle, doesn't mean it's gonna come another small green candle, possibly. Okay, you need to understand, nobody is gonna be able to predict 100% what's gonna happen in the market. Okay, so you need to play between wide range and tight range. Okay, because we are talking about Ethereum now, we are not playing with a meme coin. Because in the meme coin, you might see a pump of 25% in one day and a dump of 35% in the other day. On that one, you're going to need to use a 40% range, you know, or 50% range. It's more crazy. But if your budget is tight, it's small, okay? You don't have 10,000, 20,000. You should not even touch meme coins. You should not even complicate your life with uh, all the panic and all the stress and everything what's going around the meme coins. If you want to play with meme coins, buy meme coins for $50, leave them in your wallet and hope for the best. It's not worth it, in my opinion, to make yield farming on meme coins. So I hope this video is not confusing you more than what you was maybe confused before about the video. But all the time, you need to open a chart and understand and watch the candles. For that reason, I said many times, I like the auto rebalance. Okay, you can use it on a VFAT and the auto rebalance. But the thing is, sometimes you need to understand and look to the chart by yourself. You know, if you don't have half hour per day to open your computer to have a look on how it's going, maybe yield farming is not for you. Or maybe you can come to, for example, VFAT, you're going to find this type of pools, V2 pools, okay? Like you have here USDC arrow, not a big, okay, but you have rapid with USDC and you're happy with a 70% return APR on your position. You know, on this one, you don't need to set up ranges, you don't need to do nothing because it's a V2 position. But the returns, you can see them, they are way too much different, okay? In a concentrated liquidity pool, a V3, you can get between 120, 140 in this case, because I'm exactly in the middle, you can get up to 300, 400 API. So you make the money. The point is, you need to understand the trend of the market and set up your expertise, what you are expecting from your position on the trend of the market. If the market, you open it for months, and you see it's in a downtrend, okay? Don't expect the 4,000 what you put here is gonna be 4,000 here. It's no way. The only thing what you need to look when you are in a downtrend, it's on how much ETH you can accumulate more and more and more. In a downtrend, honest to be 5% on increasing your ETH position is perfect. In a side trend, you expect to make a 10%. When it's an uptrend, you can expect to make even more, like 15 or 20%. You know, when you have these candles, green, 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 every month, everybody's happy, everybody's buying and all these kind of things. That is the point where you make money. That is the point when you need to start to take profit in dollars cost, I'll be fair. But when you are going down, you just need to increase your position and try to understand how the candles they are working and what we expect for the next days. Okay, yield farming is not something passive income. You're gonna need to spend some time to play with the charts, play with the candles to understand all of this. I hope after this video you understand my personal strategy, how I see setting up a range, okay? Tight, wide, whatever, you can do whatever you want. But you need to understand when you set up a very tight range of 5 or 6%, you have chances to go out of range way much higher, okay? And you know, when you go out of range, you don't make fees, so you don't make money. So maybe you need to see the things a bit different. Until next one, be safe out there. Bye.